Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to the second episode of
Time Out.
Today we're going to talk about
School.
Stuff like that. I don't know. Teachers. Because, honestly, I feel like our generation has, the weirdest, most unconventional way with, with school, especially with the online school and the pandemic.
Yeah, that was very...
I don't know. The pandemic was not fun for our school.
It wasn't at all.
In 9th grade, I was literally, acing all my classes.
No,
I had a 4.0 GPA. I was on teacher's honor roll. And then 10th grade rolls around, and we're online, and I have, 64 missing assignments.
Literally.
I'm failing 3 classes, and my parents have shunned me. That's how it went for me. It was crazy.
For me, I didn't realize, but I was actually doing really good in the first semester of 10th grade.
Oh, yeah,
but
because I took it seriously, but then I gave up.
But then I gave up, and now I have to retake world history, Spanish too, and I had to retake a semester of chemistry. So that was actually amazing.
A lot of people have had to, retake, older classes.
I know.
We have a few friends who are in, the lower classes.
Oh, I know you're
I'm not going to say their names, but, because they just, 10th grade was just a bad year for everyone, honestly. I've heard the other side of it, though. My friend, he said that he had, the best year in remote school because he, did all his work and he was acing everything. And I was like, I really wish I had that talent because I just don't. That's just not me. It was unfortunate.
Yeah. It was just really rough for all of us. Not even just school-wise, but, mentally-wise.
Oh, my God. Everyone was depressed. Everyone was depressed that year. If you weren't, congrats. I don't know.
Good for you.
Good for you, but I was. It was horrible.
That was, one of the worst years of my life. Because that's when I went to the hospital during that summer.
Oh, yeah.
From transitioning to 10th grade to 11th grade. Terrible.
I feel like 10th grade wasn't even, a year. It was just, a gap year where, the person I was at the beginning of 11th grade and at the beginning of 9th grade is, so different.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was weird. That was a weird time.
10th grade, I'm going to be honest, I don't remember anything at all.
I know. We talked about this last episode. I don't, I feel like because all of the days just sort of felt the same, I just kind of, blacked out for all of it. I don't know. But literally, it was so bad. I would put my class on, and I would, roll over in bed. And,
I would literally just be on my phone.
Yeah. I didn't care. But I did care, but it was bad.
I cared, but then I was at the same time, I was like, what's the point?
Right. What's
that was just, the whole thing.
But we need to slow down.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, we just started.
Welcome back, guys.
Welcome. This is the second
episode, number 2,
Which, let me just say, we were getting pretty popular. Our last
on TikTok.
Hold on, let me see how much views our last video got. I checked and it was I was like, oh,
I was so sure we were gonna
people?
get 6 of just our friends.
Yeah, I was like, okay, no one's gonna really watch this, but now it has 73 views, which is
Damn!
quite a lot for us. I don't think I know 73
That's
people
so impressive.
who would watch this.
No. I don't know if anyone
why are you
would watch
watching this?
Why would you watch this? If you don't know us personally, thank you for watching.
Thank you so much, but
why?
And then on TikTok, our
so
views on
we
TikTok,
500 on a couple of videos.
Yeah, and I'm
Good.
okay, thank you.
I know, we're not famous or anything, but we're famous. We're literally famous.
Yo, we have to walk around with bodyguards because, oh my God,
it's so crazy. The paparazzi is
look, there's someone literally standing outside. Oh my God.
Get off my property. No.
No,
literally.
no.
Oh my God, no. I wish. No. I actually don't wish that. No.
I wish someone would stand on my property.
And take pictures of me without my permission. No. But thank you guys for watching because we actually really enjoy it. We just, believe it or not, we just do this because we like it.
Yeah.
And because I have to do it for my internship. But also, we just like it. I don't know.
Oh, wait. What were you going to say?
I wanted to tell you something really quickly. I took my earrings out. Do you see?
They are different.
I switched them.
You found the backing or was it just
No, I just ripped it out of my ear.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got my ears pierced and I couldn't a second time and I couldn't take the stud out. I tried pulling on it for so long. But I was supposed to go to the store and they would take it out for me. But I just did it myself and now I'm wearing these cute little pearls.
Nice.
You can't.
Now you don't have to tape your ears.
Now I don't have to tape my ears at softball games. Yeah.
Okay, but anyways, hold on. One quick thing before the thing I was gonna say.
Yes.
We won our game on Thursday, y'all.
Yeah.
Our first win in softball.
Our first win. Our first win for our entire team. Not ever, but this year. It was really great.
It was nice.
And it was against our rivals, too. Like,
so it was kind of like slayed.
It was intense, so I was so tired.
I know. I went home and I was like...
I know, I literally didn't want to do anything. I was just laying on the couch all day.
Yeah, I thought today was Sunday because, like, we didn't have school. So I was like, oh, we have to go to school tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, wait, no. Okay, but anyways, I wanted to say how we started this podcast. Because, okay, first, Liberty was it's for her internship. And she was going to do it alone. And she was like, hey, do you have any, I'm, like, doing a podcast. And, like, I just need some names.
I need some name suggestions.
And I was like, and she was like, oh, I'm going to do it by myself. I was going to ask one of you guys. And I was like, I'll do it with you. That sounds so fun.
I didn't want to ask her because I was like, well, that's like so embarrassing. What if she's like, no? Why would I want to do that?
No.
So I was just asking for name suggestions. And you were like, I'd be your co-host. So here we are in my room.
Because I really need an outlet. Like, I have so much to say. Like, if you look at my camera, a lot of
that's why I'm happy I don't have Twitter. I'd be crazy on there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
I have, like, so many videos in my camera of me just speaking to the camera because, like, whatever thought comes to my head, I just have to say it. I
feel like I've seen those videos on your private story.
You have. Like, I just have to talk.
There's just a lot to say, that's all.
Okay, but back to the topic at hand.
Back to the topic at hand. School, teachers, everything under the sun.
I wanted to start off. Did you see the message that our teacher sent in the morning about Fortnite? I was like, what?
I didn't see this until I saw it on your close friend's story. Our teacher, we're not going to say which class, sent out a reminder like through the app Remind. I didn't see it except for on Valerie's, but he's a little weird. What did it say?
What does it? Let me read it.
Let's read it.
It's not weird, but it's just like, why would you send, like, I don't care.
Because he wants to be our friend so
bad. It says, does anyone play Fortnite? I'm at a training to learn how to create 3D experiences, and I'm curious about what you like about Fortnite. And let me just say,
did anyone respond?
No. But his thing is like, he's typed U as like the letter U. That's what did it for me. And the fact Fortnite isn't spelled right. It's like fort and then like night, like as in nighttime.
Yeah, that's not spelled correctly.
Yeah, but he's like the teacher we've had like the worst experience with.
Oh my God. Because sometimes with teachers it's like hit and miss. Like you'll get a really good teacher and other times you'll like have someone that you absolutely can't stand. I've had a couple of those.
He's the one that we can't stand.
We're not alone in this feeling.
I've had him in 9th grade and he was, I want to say, I don't know if he's the same. I can't tell if he was worse 9th grade year or this year.
I feel like he's worse this year.
Probably worse because
personal life stuff.
Like personal life. I don't want to say that because.
Remember how I put this on my resume?
What?
How I talked about our podcast on my resume. You did it too.
Yeah.
He came up to me and he asked me what it was called and stuff and where I posted
it. You told him.
And how I edit.
Oh well. If you're watching
you can fail me. It's okay. I'm sorry. It's okay. I doubt he's watching.
Yeah.
Maybe he's one of the 73 viewers.
Well, we'll see on Monday.
We'll see y'all on Monday. Sorry about this. No.
But no, honestly, it has to be said. If you're watching this, it had to be said.
It had to be said. It's bad. God. Everyone feels like this.
It's, I don't know any student that's genuinely, I like when he's not saying anything,
I'll bleep that. It's just the name of the class.
It's not, but I like doing what we do in that class and like stuff like that. But oh my God,
I just can't stand him.
I can't stand him. It's just like even in that class, he doesn't teach us. We watch tutorials.
From
some other person,
from some other lady, and then we do that. Like he's just sitting there the whole time complaining about his life. Like, I feel sorry for you. Okay, like what do you want me to say?
How about you teach?
Gets on everyone for the littlest things.
Oh my God.
I just like, I used to love even days, like when we have period 2, 4, and 6. But now when I go into his class, I just like, I don't want to be there anymore. It's not fun.
I think I've always preferred my odd days over my even
I like
days
my odd days.
because I have like, environmental science with a bunch of friends in there.
Yeah, I have a lot of friends in my English class.
And then like I have my history class, which isn't bad. It's like a pretty cool class. I don't know anyone in there, but
my history class is crazy. Cuz I'm in an AP history class and she keeps reminding us that it's a college level course. And I'm like, I know that it's a college level course, but the amount of homework is like crazy. Yeah. Like I can't handle it anymore. I can do it, and I do it. But it's just difficult. I don't know. Like I wish I could be in that class.
Let me just say this. Me and Liberty's classes are like the polar opposite. She has like AP English and AP history, while I'm taking ethnic studies and like just regular English that you're supposed to take in 11th grade. And let me tell you, in my English class, we've been working on this same like essay and like / project since we came back from winter break in January.
Oh my God.
And then
we've
you
been
guys
writing
have to write,
essays like every week.
Yeah.
No, okay. We've been doing in my AP English class, we've been writing essays like every day we walk in there, we do on-demand essays in 45 minutes.
I can't do that. No.
She said that we're going to write 9 essays in these last like 3 or 4 weeks.
No, I just can't do that.
I can't do that, but I can, and I do, and it's horrible, and I don't like it. I feel like sometimes teachers forget that like we're 16.
Yeah.
I am 16. Okay.
Like I understand this is a college class, but it's also like no, even a regular college teacher, like an actual college teacher we have is pretty chill. She's
literally
pretty chill.
Yeah, because like we have dual enrollment at my school, so we can like take college courses, and our teachers are so chill.
Yeah.
Well, I had a bad experience with a college teacher.
The last one? Yeah. Is he still there?
No, he got fired.
Good.
Okay, I'm going to tell this story. Yeah. So I took a speech 101 class that my school was running through the college that we're paired with. And my teacher was literally like the worst teacher I've ever had. He was so horrible and weird about the grading scale. And like if you mess up on an assignment or you couldn't come and do a speech, he would say, you should drop the class.
Oh.
Just don't be in my class anymore.
I remember the whole dentist situation.
Yeah. Okay. So one time we had to do a speech in class, and I brought all my stuff and I came prepared. But then in the morning, my dad was like, hey, I'm picking you up at 3 and we're going to go to the dentist. And I was like, okay. And when I'm in the dentist chair, I'm like, oh, shoot, like I have a speech that I need to do in my speech class. Mm-hmm. So I email my teacher, like, I'm like, hey, I'm so sorry I'm at the dentist, but I cannot be in the class today to do the speech. And he's like, okay, then you should definitely drop my class because I'm going to fail you and you're just going to have a horrible grade.
Like, what?
And I was like, please don't make me drop this class. Like, I'm so sorry I can't be there. Like, please let me take it the next day or something. And he was like, no. So everyone else in the class also didn't like him. He was kind of crazy. And the next time that we were in that class, we had a sub. And the sub was like a step-in teacher who like runs that sort of dual enrollment program. It was and we told her everything. And we were like, this is what he does. He makes like weird, crude sexual remarks and stuff. And it's just like not okay. And he just acts absolutely inappropriately. He's so rude to us. He just like fails you immediately. And she was like, I did not know about any of this. So then we wrote it all on a document and we sent it to the dean of the college.
Yeah.
And he no longer works at our high school anymore.
Is he still a teacher?
I think he's still a professor at the college, but not for us.
And he asked you, I'm pretty sure this is what you told me. He asked if you guys were virgins or something?
Yeah. He asked the class collectively.
There's like 9th graders in that class also. Yeah. Like our college classes are like from, whatever grade you are in.
Why is that an appropriate question to ask students?
Even if you are of age, why would you? That's like so unprofessional and so unethical. Like, I don't know.
So he doesn't work for our school anymore. I don't know if he still works for the college. I'm pretty sure that they didn't completely fire him, which, whatever. But yeah, that was my weird little experience with that. And I've heard about these sort of college professors, like from my mom and stuff, that there's going to be some asshole professors out there and you just have to deal with it. But I've never, ever experienced it like that.
But that's not even like, or I guess he was like an asshole, but like that's like to a weird point.
It was a weird point.
Like it's something to be like, oh, well, you didn't do this correctly, so I'm going to fail you. It was just like more weird.
Yeah. I did an assignment where we were supposed to write like little citations of articles that he gave us, and we were supposed to talk about what they discussed. And I was failed on that assignment because I cited the sources wrong. like instead of doing title of article and then author and then publication, I did publication, author, and title of article, and he failed me.
Oh.
It was a 50-point assignment.
What was the difference? Like nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But anyways,
he was the worst.
My college teacher, while you were having that college teacher, was like the best teacher I had.
I really wish I was in that class. What class was it?
It was Mexican American history. It was a good class.
I wish I could be in that one.
It was so like he gave us so much chances. He accepted late work, and stuff like that. Literally, me and the other kid that was in my class, who was our friend, we did our presentation, but we didn't submit it. And then like literally 5 minutes before he asked, is there any more presentations? And I was like, I need to turn this in, please. He was like, yeah, you could just submit it and just email it to me. And I was like, thank you. I ended up failing the class though, but like, but that was on my half though. I wasn't doing the work. I wasn't doing anything. Yeah.
Oh my God. I usually have really good experiences with my college classes. Like they're usually not that hard. They understand that we're kids, that, you know, we're not college students, we're not 20. And I usually really like them, but sometimes you just get that teacher. Yeah. And I feel like our teachers, you know, he's not my favorite teacher we've ever had.
Our college class, because me and Liberty have the same college class now, that class is pretty easy because we do the work along with her. Like the quizzes we do, she's there like
the day.
Have you seen the midterm for that class yet?
No, what is it?
I haven't seen it either.
Oh, we're supposed to do it.
It's due by Wednesday.
Oh, by Wednesday? I'm not doing it then. I'm not doing it until Monday.
We're probably gonna be gone though because we probably go like somewhere during that period. We usually do.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Sometimes we have like meetings with our counselors. Yeah.
Meetings.
Yeah, we have meetings. That's why we leave that class.
Meetings.
No. I don't know. I feel like sometimes I thought you were gonna say softball, that we were gonna have softball or something, and I got a little bit sad. I love softball, but sometimes like 2 games a week is just a little bit too much.
I know. When we didn't have games for like that whole week, and then we didn't have a game on Tuesday, and our only game was on Thursday. That felt so good. Like I'm gonna be honest. And then on Wednesday,
a break.
We didn't have practice. We just took our pictures. That was like pretty good.
That was wonderful. And we just like laid in the grass and
then because we didn't do anything, and I was like, can we just
now? Leave?
And
we just left. Yeah. They were just working with the varsity people
because it was already 6, and I'm like, well, it's already 6. Yeah. So
no, but it was good. I just feel like sometimes I get a little overworked, especially because like I'm a catcher, and for being in the hot sun the whole day, crouching like that, it's just like when you do 4 innings in a row, you know, like it's fine for maybe the first 1 or 2, but then you really start to get exhausted. Like I don't know if you saw me from the dugout when I was catching, but I was really getting tired. I was really starting to like hyperventilate there, and like my eyes were getting fuzzy and I couldn't see the ball anymore. But I still tagged that girl out at home.
Still did good. I
still worked my booty off.
I don't think because I know like our friend was like saying she was safe. I saw the video. She wasn't safe. You tagged her before she could put her foot on it. It
doesn't even matter if she was safe either. The ump said that she wasn't.
The plate was pretty dusty, so you can't really see it. But when you look at the video, you can see her like you push her. Around. Yeah, you like push her, and then before she could put her foot on there.
I felt kind of bad because I pushed her, but like that's what I have to do.
I know. I was running
as a catcher. That's what I have to do.
I was running, and one of the girls for the other team was on home plate, and I ended up pushing her because like I need to go
out of my way.
I need to go.
But
yeah, also, yeah, but it gets tiring, especially because
I always miss my 5th period class, and that's one of my AP ones. So I like feel really guilty, and then I have to like check in with my peers and be like, hey, like what did I miss? I need to know, like what's the homework, you know. It's just difficult.
I feel like I wish our games were more after. Like I wouldn't mind leaving like halfway through 7th period, like whatever.
Yeah.
Because it's my Spanish class, and I just realized we were supposed to take a test on Thursday, and like my grade dropped to a C, and like the grading period ended on Friday. Hopefully, if I take it on Tuesday, she'll put it in so it doesn't come out as C, which is pretty cool. So I don't really, you know, whatever.
I like our Spanish teacher.
But anyways, it gets tiring because like. If you're playing like outfield or infield, or if you're in the game, you have to go up to bat in the next inning, so you don't really get a break.
Yeah, you don't get a break. Like usually because I'm catcher, he'll try to put me like towards the end of the lineup, so I'll get like a break, and you know I can watch and see if anyone's if we're going to get on base so that I know if I need to like take my gear off or anything. When we have games on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we also practice on Friday. I mean, not on Friday, on Monday and Wednesday. So like there's no time after school where I get to just like be at home.
I know.
And take a break and do my homework.
Like on Friday, I didn't do anything at all, and it was so good.
It's wonderful. Like, just to have a minute.
Amazing.
I don't know. I really like softball, and I love playing softball, but oh my gosh, sometimes I just get a little tired.
I know.
And then I went straight from being catcher when I was like, Coach, you have to take me out. Like, I'm actually going to pass out. If you put me there again, I'm going to fall over, and it's not going to be pretty. And then he put me in second base.
Yeah.
So I was just running again, but it was fine. I actually do like playing.
You're in second base that game? Oh, yeah, I did see.
Yeah, in the last inning. Because I did 4, and then in the last one, they put the
He played Jada on third, which I was kind of like, she's never played third anymore. So I was kind of like, and when she was standing
when he put her on third, I was
like, what?
What are you doing?
And like when she was in third, she didn't know where to stand. She was in the foul line, and I was like,
babe,
she's never played third before. She doesn't know.
She's so sweet. I love Jada so much.
But yeah,
she's a good outfielder.
I was really glad when he took me out for like those 2.
Yes.
Like I think it was only 1 inning.
Sometimes I need a break.
Thank God. But he, like the people he put in instead of me, I was kind of like.
I think it was because one of our girls was gone.
Out of all people, really.
Yeah, out of all people. But yeah. At least Jada didn't have to do much. Because I feel like she would have been lost. She's never played third before. I felt like, oh God, Jada, it's okay. Just catch any ball that comes towards you.
I usually played. I was glad nothing was thrown into outfield because I feel like, because there was definitely runners, and I was like, if I had to throw it to third, I don't know if Jada is gonna be able to be like, what's going on? Because she usually plays outfield. Yeah. So
I love Jada so much.
Okay, our rant about softball.
Our rant about softball is gone. But that's related to school. It's a school activity.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, I have to make like posters or something on Photoshop for our graphic design class because I'm not going on the field trip.
I want to do that. I don't want to do that 4-page essay.
You just have to talk to him. Okay, so there's this field trip to Warner Brothers that our school is taking, that our design class is taking. I thought that was going to be a cough.
Excuse her.
Excuse me. Anyways. We're such children.
I know.
Okay. Anyways, there's a field trip, and we can't go because of softball, and we also don't really want to go.
Honestly, no. This is next week, and that's when spring break begins, so it's a half day. I doubt we're gonna have anything for softball.
Yeah,
we probably will, but I don't know. But I also just don't want to go.
I don't want to go. I'm so sorry. I really don't want to go.
And
like, it's not going to be that interesting.
Field trips are optional.
No, they are. But all field trips are optional because here's the thing.
But for some reason,
you cannot force kids to go off of school property with you. You can't.
But for some reason, he was like, it's mandatory.
It's mandatory. You have to go.
No, it's not.
It's not. You cannot make field trips mandatory. Like, sorry, that's an activity.
I don't want to go. I don't want to miss class. Like, I don't care if we're getting out early.
Right. I don't want to miss classes. I don't care. And then he said, okay, well, if you're not going to go, you have to write a 4-page essay about why you're not going to go and the history of Warner Brothers Studios.
Like, no.
I'm not
and let me just say this. We aren't the only class that's going. Also, the film class is going, too.
Yeah.
And Janiyah said that if you don't go, it's okay. Like, you're not going then. He'll just give it to someone else.
He's just, like, choosing to be a jerk. Like, I don't know why.
Like, I don't want to go.
Miss not doing that in her art class because they're also going.
Oh, yeah. She doesn't care.
There's no punishment for not going on an optional field trip.
He's the only one that cares.
I just don't get that, man. I don't get him at all.
You should put like a mirror there so we could see if it stops recording.
You're so smart.
I know.
Literally Thomas Edison. Who is Thomas Edison?
He created the light bulb. Tell me.
You actually knew that? Oh my God.
Yes. Literally our friend who's in my science class, he was like, he asked me, he was like, who's Thomas Edison? And I was like, he asked who created the light bulb, and I was like, Thomas Edison. And he was like, who was Ben Franklin then? I was like, electricity, the kite and everything. And I don't know, he said, who is Albert Einstein? I was like, he's a mathematician.
Mathematician.
And he was like, oh. And he was like, was Benjamin Franklin a president? I was like, no. Like, I know history stuff, but that's kind of
the
like
history stuff I know is from Hamilton.
That's not even like, I feel like that's knowledge. Like, I don't know.
No, that's common knowledge. Like, why do you think there's an electricity company called Edison?
Mm-hmm.
Because of Thomas Edison. Like, it's not that complicated. I need to add that to my list.
Of things
people in my class don't know. Should I pull that up?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Hold this. I'm going to get my computer.
Okay.
Tell them what I'm talking about.
Okay, so Liberty has a list of like words and like I guess like just things in general that she surprised people in her class or at her school don't know, and she like writes it down every time she hears someone say something that she knows that other people don't. And some of the things I read the list, and some of the things I was like, what? Like, why would someone know this? But most of the things I was like, how do you not know this? I think someone didn't know Neil Armstrong. Was that right?
Yes.
I was like, you don't know?
Like my computer's dead, but
I'm like, you don't know the first person that landed on the moon?
Someone didn't know who Neil Armstrong was, and he said, "Oh, that's the one who won like the Tour de France, right?"
No.
No. Yeah, he's the first person on the moon. And then this other guy in my class goes like, "How do you not know who Neil Armstrong is? You're so stupid. He's a very influential black man." No.
I think if he was black, I think the title, the first black man, would be in the title, not just the first man to.
How do you like?
Who
did he think he was? Because he obviously confused him with someone.
He's thinking of I feel like he was. Honestly, I don't know.
Neil Armstrong. I don't know, but like. They didn't know who that was. I don't know. There's other words on the list that are like, how do you not know? Like ethics.
How do you not know ethics? Come on now.
Tornado.
Wait, tornado?
Tornado's on there.
Who didn't know tornado? What?
I don't know. I think it was.
This is like he just.
I don't know.
Wait, we shouldn't say his name.
Oh yeah, we shouldn't say his name.
He doesn't know.
He didn't know what tornado was.
That on purpose. Like he acts stupid on purpose sometimes, and I'm like,
sometimes.
Because there's no way you don't know stuff.
I should get the note he gave me in class.
Get the notes. Okay, so we have this kid in our school, and he's like a little weird. He's a little. He's not, or he's just very spontaneous.
He's weird on purpose. I think.
Yeah.
It's like for comedic effect or something.
And he gave Liberty this note in class.
He gave me this note. Let's look at the handwriting real quick.
Honestly, with the way he looks, you think his handwriting would be a lot nicer.
Yeah, he looks like fancy and stuff. Go ahead and read that.
Okay, it says, Liberty, you have been served by Steve Harvey. Security will come to your home on 3/17/22 at 11:26 p.m. Very specific time. You will be escorted to the Family Feud studio. If you refuse, Mr. Harvey will disintegrate you.
What does that even mean?
Well, did you get kidnapped at 11:26?
I did not.
Wow,
I escaped it. I guess he didn't know my address or something. I don't know. He just handed that to me and he said, "You've been served." And I was like, "Okay, thank you." It was funny. He's weird. I love that class though. That's in my AP class. That's with honestly one of my favorite teachers. I really like her, and she tends to like me.
Is that history or
no? My English class.
English, okay.
But yeah, that one's a good one. And some people transferred over from the last one. Oh, that's the class where that's where a lot of the popular kids are, and I hear tea. I'll just be sitting in that class and I'll be like,
"Oh my God, I am so nosy."
Heard that. I'm so nosy. It's such a problem in all of my classes. I'm just I'll be silent. I'll just listen to everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Their conversations are interesting sometimes.
What's a class that I'm always listening, where I'm listening, because there's people in that class. Oh, what class is it? It's not math. It's
Go through your entire schedule?
Yeah, I'm thinking of every class I have. Honestly, it might be my fourth period because I sit with people who know things. That's how I got the video of
That's how you got the video?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And
we don't have a whole lot of fights at our school, which is why when they happen, it's kind of exciting.
I know. We in ninth grade we had so many. It was so bad.
There's a lot.
But now
it's calmed down. I think it's because I think it's because like all of 10th grade, no one was in school, so there was no beef to be had. And then these like
honestly, mostly it's just
new people came.
9th graders, right? Like every time I hear something messy, it's 9th graders.
It's literally just 9th graders. Like I don't know.
Or like 10th graders are messy too, but they don't really do anything. And then 11th graders are just like,
we do not care about each other.
And seniors are like,
our class is so boring.
We're too old for this. Like I don't know.
Honestly, God, I wish there were some more fights. No, I don't. I don't wish that, but
yeah, our school's famous.
They consider it to be ghetto for some reason.
And I remember our friend asked me this, and he was like, "Why do people like think our school's so ghetto?" I said, "Cause we're not white."
No, that's literally it.
I said, "Cause we're not white."
No, that's yeah. It's because we go to a school that's like majority minority students, and those types of schools, they always get like,
oh, ghetto.
Absolutely, like, oh, you're ghetto.
Oh,
you're gonna get killed there. You're actually gonna get shot.
They're like, oh, there's so many pregnant teens. I went there. There was not a single pregnant teenager.
Not one.
But let me say this: our rival school, which is predominantly white, has fights every single day.
Fights every day. But it's way more ghetto.
They have
more drugs there. No, it's because of the history of our school. Yeah, it has a long history of like, you know, white flight.
I mean, they also get like more money than us, which is
they do. We need more money. It's bad. Have you seen the showers in the girls' dressing rooms?
Oh my! Did you go to the locker rooms when we played them on Thursday? Yeah. On Thursday when we played them, you went to the locker room? Yeah. Their locker room? Yeah. It was so nice.
Yeah. It's not like our locker room was obviously built in like the 60s. Like it's so old. We have showers. They don't work. There's literally cockroaches in them.
I know. I went into that restroom and I was like, "This is really
this
like
is
the lockers
nice.
were
it's
so
because
nice.
They get money.
Like the restrooms were nice too." And I was like, "Okay."
I know.
And our locker room is like pretty big. That's why, because there's like 2 halves.
Our locker room is big, but it's not very well taken care of. I don't know. We just don't have the funds. But the education at our school is amazing, though.
It is.
Like we're getting college level classes, we're getting college credits, stuff like that. But like, I don't know, like teacher quality is always great. I kind of like going to a smaller school because like we're not a small school, but there's less people. There's not 1,000 kids. There's not even close to 1,000 kids.
I think we have like 100 kids. 800.
We have 100 kids.
Actually,
no. There's like 800 kids, and I kind of like that because then I feel like all the teachers like it's like more intimate and like they know you and they know what you're going through and stuff. I don't know.
Like there's like some teachers where I'm like, I didn't know you were here. I didn't know you worked here, but okay.
We have such a big campus, but you know
what I like about our school?
What?
It's the fact that it's like an outside school, but it's also an inside school.
It's because it's California, babe.
It's an inside school as well, though. Like the A building is inside.
It's like 2 stories and stuff. Yeah,
that's what I like.
Because I went to a middle school that was like outside, 1 story flat outside. All of the rooms, like, you have to go outside to get to them, which is why on rainy days it was so fun because then you had an excuse to go out in the rain. But yeah. Oh, I went to, I have relatives that live in Iowa. If you've ever heard of it.
If you know what that is.
If you know what that is. And I went to a high school where my grandpa worked one time. Oh my God. It's just like a building. Like, it's just like a big building that has like 3 stories. There's no outside parts. There's a field, but it's because of snow and sleet and stuff.
That's so crazy. I don't think
you're just like in a building.
A completely inside. I don't think I've seen that before.
I had never seen that before. I'd only ever seen like outside California schools.
Actually,
that like flood if it rains at all.
Yeah.
We used to have so much problems with that at my elementary middle school because like the second it would rain more than an inch, like they'd be like, school's canceled.
Yeah.
We cannot work.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Oh, because it would flood so fast. You should have gone there.
My elementary was an outside school as well. Like everything about it was an outside school. Nothing about it was an inside school. But like the only time we've had to like actually cancel school is when like the Santa Ana winds came.
Oh,
and
the
literally the fucking traffic light was like on the ground. And I guess we didn't get the memo that like my brother drove us to school. Me and my brother to school because this is when we went to school together.
Yeah.
And I guess they called our house, but I guess we didn't realize because they probably called my mom, but my mom was at work. And we got there and we're like, nobody's here. And then like we go into the office and they're like, school's canceled. And I was so happy. I was like, thank God, no school.
But yeah, we don't have snow days. We have Santa Ana Wednesdays and like Wednesdays and rain. If it rains at all, because then like schools flood. But a lot of times at our school, like our high school, that's not a problem.
That's not a problem. Like,
but
I don't think we've ever had school.
Oh, and if it gets too hot.
Really?
Because there was one day where it was like 112, 14.
Oh.
And they were like, yeah, school's canceled. Because a lot of classes didn't have air conditioning. So
that makes sense.
Died in there.
But
they did have heaters though.
What?
Oh my God. The heaters in my old school were like so hot if you got close to them. Like a kid literally like sat in front of a heater with like a book or something during reading time and like burned himself.
Oh.
Because it was like pushing hot air on his arm.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I heard about that.
Oh, we're good.
We're good.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I
deleted TikTok just to take up space.
What about your drafts?
It's fine.
Oh, really? I care so much about my drafts.
I know.
I care so much about my TikTok drafts.
I already lost my drafts.
That I literally post them privately.
I need to start posting.
That's what I did. I posted them privately so I could keep them because I love watching my drafts again.
I'm so interesting. No.
No. Say it. Like
sometimes I'll say things to the camera that are like.
This could be like
weird.
a TikTok. Like sometimes I say things and I'm like, this could be a TikTok audio. Like I don't know. I'm like
I'm
oh
so
my God,
funny and relatable.
This has like
honestly.
potential. Oh, but what I was trying to say before is our school is pretty like famous.
We are.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we are pretty famous actually. I don't want to give too much detail about where.
But
we
let me just say,
y'all are creepy on the internet.
We've had famous people go to our school, like pretty famous people,
pretty historical figures. I don't know.
And a lot of things have been filmed at our school, like Shameless. You won't know what we're talking about. You won't know what we're talking about.
They filmed at like 4 different schools, so it doesn't matter.
Also, the Fosters.
Yeah, I saw that episode and I was like,
it was there while
that's Mr. Class.
It was there while my brother was there. I never seen the clip.
I saw it because I used to watch it.
I used to watch it too, but
the Fosters is so good. It's so messy.
The season that was the stepbrother and the stepsister. No, it was no.
If you've ever seen the Fosters, oh my gosh, it was like it had a Riverdale storyline before that was a thing.
The Fosters. How would I search this up? The Fosters.
I don't know. It's probably gonna
wasn't
be
it episode. Yeah, probably. But anyways, it was taken while my brother went there and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Oh, I always forget that he went to.
Oh, this is literally our school.
Let me see.
That is literally our school. Our school does.
Okay, shut up.
Excuse me? Who's giving?
Probably one of their kids. I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember anything from the show.
I remember there's a kid named Callie.
Yeah. Oh, the trans one. Yeah, I do remember that. Oh, run.
Turn it.
Hold on, I'm trying to finish it.
Why?
Okay, I just finished it. I just wanted to skim through. Okay, but anyways, our school's pretty popular. Slade.
Really popular.
There's something else that was filmed there, but I can't remember. My elementary school, not my elementary. My middle school was pretty popular too. They filmed Bring It On there.
They filmed Bring It On?
Mm-hmm. They filmed this basketball movie. I can't remember what it was, but it was a pretty popular basketball movie.
Oh my God.
And they filmed a Kool-Aid commercial. This Is Us, NCIS.
They filmed a Doritos commercial at my middle school.
That's nice.
It was because it was like some Doritos like contest that you could enter.
Oh.
With like, I don't know, and you could do like an ad, and all the 8th graders got to be in the commercial, and I was so jealous.
What grade were you in?
Like 3rd.
Oh.
Like it was a long time ago.
Oh, you know what I remember? The Danimals contest that you could meet like the what is it called?
I wanted to do that so bad.
The Sprouse Brothers. There you go.
Yes. Oh my God.
That was
I didn't even like yogurt. Like I do not touch yogurt. I won't get near it.
I think I've only had one of those like
I
twice.
loved the idea of Danimals when I was younger.
Oh yeah, you don't like yogurt. That's
I can't stand it.
Have you? I know you don't like yogurt, but have you ever eaten those? Like they're tiny, yogurt containers, and they're yellow or pink, and there's like a dinosaur.
I have no idea what we're talking about. No,
I'm talking about yogurt. You will see this. These are like my childhood. Like besides Danimals, this was it. Like this was the thing. This was it. Dinosaur yogurt.
Dinosaur yogurt.
I'm not really sure what they were called. How do you spell Oh, I thought you spelled. Okay.
Dinosaur
Yogurt. It's called.
I can't stand yogurt. I'm so sorry.
It's like these.
Oh,
That's
yogurt?
Yeah.
I always thought those were Jell-O. I'm gonna show the camera.
Show the camera. Those are what I'm talking about.
That's what she's talking about.
You know what I've never got? Trix ice cream. Yogurt. That sounds so disgusting. Like these.
Oh, like the tricks are for kids. Silly rabbit.
Like these.
Yeah.
That sounds so disgusting to me.
I think all yogurt is disgusting. So I'm not
but
one to
especially
talk.
that one. Or like the one. I remember I used to think where it's like yogurt and then like there's like Oreo crumbs on top of it.
Babe, I didn't grow up with yogurt. I
know
know
me either,
like,
but you've never seen them in the store?
No.
Oh my god. I mean,
I remember they used to give those go-gurts.
I think I
at like
one
my
once.
middle school. I was jealous of kids that could have those, but the smell of them just even triggers me. I
You've
can't
never
do it.
seen these before?
Oh, I've seen those before.
Yeah, okay, but anyways, it's yogurt and like separately in like a can on top of it, it's Oreo crumbs or sometimes it's like M&Ms. And I was younger, I didn't realize that it was yogurt and I thought it was ice cream. So I got one and when I ate it, I was like, this tastes sour, this tastes funky, this is disgusting.
Funky.
And I only ate the Oreo crumbs.
Yeah. That's it.
Why would I eat the yogurt?
It
tasted disgusting.
I was also jealous of kids that had Lunchables for some reason.
Oh my
wanted
God.
Lunchables, especially when they came with Oreos.
I only
But
got to eat them.
my parents loved me and made me food. No, I'm just kidding.
I only got to eat Lunchables when we went on field trips. Or sometimes the day before, my parents would get me Subway.
I would only get it when my friends had it. And they'd be like, do you want some?
Really?
And I'd be like, yes.
Only for field trips I would eat it sometimes. But also my parents would go to Subway the day before and I would eat Subway for like that.
Got it.
You know what was so weird to me? The
What?
fact this is how I used to eat sandwiches. It was like how I eat like ham, mayonnaise, pretty normal.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me tell them.
Oh.
Valerie eats the same thing every day for lunch.
That
Every
is
single day.
good.
It's the same. It's always in the same packaging. And always like, oh,
Hold on.
you're having something new today?
Hold on. Let me just say this. Sometimes it's different bread and different ham.
Okay, different bread and different ham. Yeah, that's when I'm like, oh my God, it's so different.
Well, I want to switch to turkey because I like turkey better than ham. Ham is so disgusting to me, but I still eat
Why
it.
do you eat it every day?
Because it's not disgusting, but sometimes I'm like, ew, this is disgusting, and I'd rather have turkey because turkey's amazing.
I love turkey.
Me too. No one in my family likes turkey except for me.
You
and
should just
I'm
start.
Like, you guys
crazy
are
idea.
Crazy.
You should just like eat the school lunches that they give us.
But anyways, I told my dad, I was like, please get turkey. And he's like, last time I got turkey, you didn't eat it. That's because it was ham turkey. What is ham turkey?
What is ham turkey?
Like you bred a ham and a turkey? No.
That's unethical.
Oh,
I don't think you
but
can
anyways, to my thing, it was a sandwich, mayonnaise and ham, American cheese slice, and ketchup. And I ate that up, and I'm not sure. I think about it now, and I'm like, why would I put ketchup in a sandwich?
Why would you put American cheese in a sandwich?
I don't know, but I thought it was
Did it come
good.
with the plastic on it? You have to like peel it off?
Yep.
The first time I ever ate American cheese, I was in Iowa, of course. We were at the lake fishing, of course. Very Iowa. I was with my family, and I was like, oh, I love cheese. Can I have some of that cheese? And my aunt was like, sure. And so she like peels me off a bit, and she hands it to me, and I shove the whole thing in my mouth. And then I'm just like, I just like spit it out.
Because that's
so
not
disgusting.
real.
No, it's not real cheese. And
I
then my
still
dad
eat
was
them.
like, yeah, it's not the kind of cheese you like, Libby. I was probably like 6. I was scarred from that.
Scarred?
I will never touch American cheese again. That's the first and only time I will ever have American cheese.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's not even in the house.
Okay, I want to talk about like school things that happen. I'm going to talk middle school because so many things happen middle school wise.
Mm-hmm.
2 of me and Jania's friends literally fought each other. Yeah.
You did not fight anyone.
No, I said 2 of our friends fought each other.
Oh, got
I
it.
was like, we would never, no. But anyways, this was like a week or something before the last day of 7th grade.
Everybody goes crazy at the last week of school.
She was like following. It was like which our friend was in the wrong. Okay, I don't know, but one of our friends, we defended one of the friends. The other one was like in the wrong, and like the one that was in the wrong was like trying to follow her and beat her up. I'm like, just leave her alone. I'm like protecting her. I'm like, back up, leave her alone. What are you doing? Like, leave her alone. But then like she caught her off guard and she like swung at her and they were fighting. And me and Janai had no idea what to do, so we just started laughing. We were laughing while our friends were fighting, and we're like,
that's me when two of our friends were fighting in my backyard. It was not real fighting. It was fake fighting. They were just doing it for fun. But it was Janaya and our other friend who goes to another school, and they were like fake fighting. And this other girl was like literally taking her clothes off.
Oh, yeah,
She was like fighting her, but then like also taking her sweater off. And by the end of it, Janaya literally had no hoodie on, was in her bra, and we were all like, what's happening? It was weird. That was in like 9th grade.
But yeah, we were only friends with that. But like in my story, we only were friends with that girl in 7th grade. The one that got like, jumped. Oh. But because she was gonna go to. She was gonna go to our high school. And she was gonna stay in 8th grade, but she ended up leaving. Her parents ended up making her leave since the girl who fought her. Yeah. Still stayed in our school, and the girl who fought her went to our school, our high school in like the first semester of 9th grade, but then she got switched into like the continuation school.
Oh, the one for the bad kids where they go.
Yeah, that's where my brother went. He went to like 2. He went to the one in our rival school, and he went to the one over there.
Why did he go there?
Because he had bad grades. It's not just for like bad kids. It's for like kids who don't have good grades.
Failing out,
yeah.
I have a lot of friends. It's kind of funny. Like in the beginning of 9th grade, there were like a lot of people that I knew. And then like this year, I'm like, I'll find them on Instagram and I'll be like, where'd you go? Like, where'd you transfer? And they like got sent to the continuation school. Yeah. Because they like flunked out. And I completely understand that. Like that's a common thing. And I don't blame them or anything. But yeah, I hope I don't get sent.
I doubt you would, but yeah, my brother had to go there because we only went because while I was in 9th grade, he was in 12th grade, and I only saw him for like the first.
Wait, he was at school while we were?
Yeah,
I don't remember him
because I didn't talk to him.
Oh,
but yeah, I was just like, I did talk to my cousin though because he was also a 12th grader while we were in 9th grade. I did talk to him a lot.
I guess I didn't notice him.
But anyways, I only saw my brother for like 3 months because he then got switched, and I was like, I remember we were hanging out at McDonald's, and I got into the car, and he was like, I'm getting switched to the continuation show. I'm like, why are you joking? Why are you lying?
You're really funny.
You're
right
like
now.
funny. He's like, no, I'm serious. I got a call, and I was like,
oh,
bye. LOL.
Where's he going to school now?
He graduated.
And so
after like 2 years of, he was supposed to graduate in 2020 and he ended up graduating in 2021.
How does that work? Like, he just like got held back or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because you need like certain, you know how you need a certain amount of credits?
Oh, yeah.
He didn't have those, so to keep taking them.
Oh, I was talking to my counselor and she said that the reason a lot of people don't graduate is because of their service hours. Mm-hmm. Like, you need to have 48 service hours to graduate or something. Or 60 or something. Yeah, 40. I don't have that.
I have like 15.
Yeah.
We're graduating next year.
Yeah. I can probably work 40 hours a week. It'll be fine. I just need to be able to get it done. I need to meet with my counselor. That's what I need to do.
Need to be like, there's always chances where they're like, okay, you could get like hours. And I'm just like, nah.
But I don't want to do that though. Because it's not a thing where I'm going to get like a lot of hours. Like they'll be like, yeah, we'll give you like 20 minutes. I'm like, okay, thanks. Like I helped one of our teachers like set up tables one time for some sort of art fair that was coming into our school. And I literally got 10 minutes of service hours. So I was like, I'm not doing that again.
10 minutes?
Yeah, because I was there for 10 minutes.
What do I need that for?
Like, exactly. I thought it was going to be more. And then I was like, this is not worth it. Like,
I'm going to be honest. I don't understand what do I need the community service hours for.
For bettering the community. Not
how
to
is that
sound
gonna help? How is that
anything.
gonna help my college career?
I don't want to.
Like, how is that gonna help anyone?
I don't have time for that.
And you know, like some people are working for like the 200 to get a medal.
Oh yeah, if you work for 200 hours, you get a medal.
I don't care. I don't care.
I'm struggling to make 10. Like, I can't.
Yeah. We've had like 3. I don't count 10th grade. We've had 2 years to get like 40 hours. I have 15.
Don't count. Yeah.
I have 15.
Yeah. I think I have like 19 or something.
The next opportunity where a teacher's like, okay, you could get hours from this, I'm going to do it. I just have to.
Don't you get it from like doing like concession stands with our softball team or something?
I was going to go today, but then I was like, oh wait, I don't have time. I'll do it next week. Because they're going to be there for like another 2 weeks or something.
Okay. I need to do that. I don't know. Sometimes I get all freaked out that I'm not going to graduate. And then I'm like, yes, I am.
I literally am.
I am. I need to calm down. Like, it's not a big deal. Because I'm doing really good in my grades. And I just like, the only thing I need to do is sit down and do a month of service work. And then I'll graduate.
I feel like the thing is, I just don't know what to do after high school.
The only thing I know, I don't know. That's why I feel like so weird about college and stuff, because like I know that I want to go to college.
Yeah.
But why and what for?
Exactly. Because I tell my family I'm going to be like, I'm always like, oh, I'm going to go to college. And they're like, well, what are you going to major in? And I'm like, I don't know.
That's just what you do. You just go to college after high school because you have to.
Yeah. But I don't know what to do.
I don't know what I want to do.
Like, I genuinely don't know. Like, I'm so... Like, my mind hasn't been able to process anything ever since, like, the pandemic started. Like, when we were in 9th grade, I understood that we were in 9th grade. I knew. But, like, now I'm just, like...
It just, like, time feels so weird.
Like, we're graduating next year. We're
graduating
crazy.
Next year. Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know.
Like, what am I going to do next?
We are the upperclassmen.
Yeah. You just had that realization, like, the last time. Oh, my God.
What?
I feel like I mentioned that we were upperclassmen, and you were like, oh.
Yeah. I don't know, like, I always see, like...
I used to think that 10th and 11th grade was, like, the year that nobody cares about. But, like, I care about this. Like, I don't know. It's like crazy.
I'm so starstruck
freaking
right
out.
now.
Like, I don't know what's happening.
Let me not talk about this anymore. But did you end up trying on the shirt I gave you?
No, I haven't.
Not sure. She's going to Hawaii.
I'm going on a trip.
Island girl.
Spring break island girl. But yeah,
she's going to Hawaii.
Valerie's kind enough to give me a shirt.
It's nice.
It's a cute little yellow crocheted one. Oh, I just bought a dress for my little trip.
I want to see.
It's like a sundress thing. I'll show you after.
Okay.
But yeah, it's pretty. Anyways.
Let me see what time it is.
What time is it?
It's 2:07. Oh, let me see if our friends said anything. Because we were like, do you guys want to come over after we finished? And they're like, yeah.
I kind of like how loose we are about hanging out. Because like we're never like, we don't have designated days or anything to hang out.
That's so weird. People were like, well, we need to plan things because our friend group is so like messed up where we have to plan. We have to be like, you have to be there at 2.
It's always like you and me that are like, guys. Be at this place at this time, okay?
Yeah, and I'm like, you guys know we're supposed to be here. We're like, you guys know you're supposed to be here, but we even texted
Does anyone need a ride?
At an hour. We're like, you guys need to be there at 12. Like, let me tell you,
there's always so late.
That trip we went to the mall.
Oh my God.
It was everything.
That was the most frustrating thing.
We were surprisingly
our friend
and I were also like there on time. Surprisingly, but like our 2 other friends weren't there because one wasn't working. Like it was like kind of complicated for her to get there. But I was glad she was there. I was really glad she was there because I haven't seen her in a while. And our other friend, it was kind of because she was supposed to give our other friend a ride, but then like it was just complicated. And we ended up our meeting time was 12, and we ended up leaving at like 2.
Yeah. Because we were all meeting at the train station at 12, and we were on the train at 2,
and we got lost.
Was fun. Also, it was like crazy windy. We got lost in downtown LA.
Also, I'm pretty sure that's how I caught COVID. Because literally,
that's probably
after that day, my head started hurting. That's when I kept getting my headaches, and I was like, "Oh, I wonder why I'm getting all these headaches." And like, I didn't realize until like Shirley texted me, and she was like, "That is because you had COVID." And I was like, "What? No." And then it stopped happening after I like stopped having COVID, and I was like,
"Oh my God."
Maybe it was because I had COVID. Actually,
but yeah, we took a train, and we were supposed to get off at this stop and then take a bus to where the mall was, but we didn't know that because we were just going off of Google Maps. And so we just kept going. We were supposed to get off the train and we just kept going. And then eventually we were like in Chinatown, and then we kept going and we were further into downtown LA.
Let me just say this. We literally passed the Dodger Stadium and we had no.
We went past Dodger Stadium and didn't think a thing.
We passed Little Tokyo,
yes,
Chinatown, and we were like still like, and then I was like, guys, I think we're going the wrong way.
Are we in the right place?
And then we were lost in LA. We were like freaking out. We kept going back and forth. It was like sprinkling. It was cold.
It was like
windy,
kind of raining, super windy. It was, oh my
God. And even when we got there,
I had to be the navigator and my phone was at like 15%.
And when we got there, like I felt so sick. I didn't even want to be there anymore.
No, because we literally, I left my house at like, 11:30, and then I was with you guys until like 7 p.m. and we didn't even get there till like 5. I was so tired. Oh my God. But it was crazy. We finally got off the train. We were like, so we're going the wrong way. Yeah. And so we had to figure out like where we needed to get off on the train. And then we were walking around this town in like downtown LA for like an hour trying to figure out where this other train station was, because we were supposed to get off one train station and go to the next train station.
But let me just say this. No. Let me say this. Liberty told us we're looking for another train station, and I look at her phone. It's a fucking bus station, a bus stop, and I'm like, Liberty, we're supposed to be looking for a bus stop. And I saw it, and I was like, the bus stop is right there. A lady ended up telling us where we were supposed to go.
Yes, bless that lady.
Let me say, when I saw the mall, I was like in tears. Like I was like
we made it. Like I thought we were gonna die in there, get kidnapped. It was bad.
Also,
oh my God, I was looking for a train station.
I'm gonna be honest, I knew where we were because I get tacos around there. I knew where we were. This is like Avenue 26, if you know where that is. And I knew where we were, but it was also like, I don't know where
we were just like a bunch of girls walking around downtown LA. We had no idea where I was supposed to go. Like, and then once we finally got there, we all got off the bus and we just started like, celebrating. It was crazy.
Also, it was so close to where we were. Like when
it was so close.
Literally took a turn and was going straight and straight and straight, and we're like, it wasn't that far, y'all.
We could have walked. In the time that we were walking around that town, we went like down this street and then like cross the street and came back like 4 times. And like it was just too complicated. And then the bus literally took us like 12 blocks.
Also, I said we should take the bus there. And they were like, no, train experience.
Train experience.
And I was like, okay.
And then there were crazy people on the train too.
Oh, that guy who kept dropping his change. Oh my God.
It was so funny.
He would drop his change and then he would be like this.
I was
like, there was literally spilled Chipotle on the floor.
There was Chipotle on the floor. Oh my God. Our friend was freaking out because we had just like the night before watched Final Destination with the train. Yeah. And so she was freaking out.
I love Final Destination.
But then this guy, like, he dropped his change once and he would get like so upset and like jump in his chair. And then after he picked up all the coins, he dropped it again. And instead of like getting angry, he just went like this. I felt so bad, but I was just sitting in my chair. I was in one of those single seaters. I was across from our friend, and I was just like this the whole time. Like
I was sitting on
minding
the edge
my
like
business.
This. Oh my God,
minding my business. It was funny though, and I was so sure that we were gonna get followed by the police because we did. Guys, police are
no. Let me tell you this. Nobody cared about this except for you.
I care.
No one cared.
I care.
Because everyone does that. Because, okay,
you guys broke the law.
There's like this meter thing where, it's like it's a pole and then you push it and there's like a bunch of poles and stuff like that.
It's how you get into the train station.
And there's like you have to put your tap card. None of us did that. We just went over it.
You just jumped it.
And we went over it and then, because like you don't have to pay.
My tap card.
And then she was like, no, guys, the police, they're going to see us. No one cares. No one cares.
I felt so bad though. I didn't want to. So I used my tap card and then you guys just came in with me. It was fine.
I thought your card wasn't reloaded.
It wasn't, but it worked, and I was so surprised.
It didn't. It worked because it's broken.
Oh,
you don't have to pay. That's why you didn't have to You didn't have to pay for like buses or anything.
I still didn't want to do it though.
Okay.
I didn't want to break the law. Oh, this has nothing to do with school.
Sorry, I don't know. Guys. We're just talking. I don't really care.
Now.
What else did we do? Winter break. Oh no, this isn't winter break. But when we went to during Thanksgiving break.
I do not remember that at all.
Really?
Yep.
It was like us 4 and then like our other friends.
Is that when we went to that restaurant where
yeah.
works?
Our friend let me say this.
Jada?
The person Jada likes works at this restaurant. He's also our friend too. And and then Jada has a joke was like, "Oh my god, we should go to his job." Liberty and our other friend took this like
me and him were like, yeah, okay, let's go
and
eat
they
there.
were like, me and Janaya and Jada were like, I'm not going in there. This is so embarrassing. It was like the most embarrassing thing to me. But anyways, we ended up sitting there. We ate pizza.
I got them a table.
That pizza it wasn't disgusting, but it was so unfilling. Like the crust was like this thin.
It was a thin crust pizza.
Ew. It had no top. It was like so boring. It was a
margarita pizza.
I'm telling you, I could have ate a better lunch at Blaze Pizza.
Probably.
That's actually thin pizza. Like that's thin
when
crust.
We had a photo shoot outside of Blaze. Yeah. That was fun. Go follow our Instagrams. No.
A V star, but instead of the A, it's a 4.
Oh, a light bird. I don't know what.
No. Anyways, but we went to his job and the pizza was so thin. It didn't fill me up. And let me tell you, we were never mind. I'm not going to say we. They were so loud. I was getting so oh my god, they were so loud. Our server
never invited
and our friend, they were like talking to our friend while he was working. And then like later our friend says, "Yeah, your server was like you guys were like annoying." And I was like, "No, I understand."
I understand. Yeah.
So you guys were like, and then
Jada and Jada were like yelling.
Jada was like, "Fuck the page is out," so loud, and I was like, "What are you doing?"
Because this was like right after the All Too Well song came out, and so there's a line, "Fuck the patriarchy," and Jada like screamed.
She's like,
it in
"Fuck the patriarchy."
In this restaurant, oh my god, we were definitely the loudest ones
there.
I felt
die.
Bad.
It was so terrible.
I was just eating my hummus.
But yeah, for like the amount of money you paid, she paid because we were like, we're not gonna go in there. But Liberty was like, "Okay, well, I'll pay for you guys if you go." And I was like, "Free food, duh." Okay. But I'm telling you, we could have had like a very
shared
much
a single pizza. No, but can I tell you?
It was 2
when
pizzas.
We ordered. Yeah, we ordered 2 pizzas, but we were like, yeah, we're just gonna get like a pizza, and he was like, okay, so like 5 pizzas, and we were like, no.
Where did you hear
just like 1 or 2? Oh, we almost bought 5 pizzas.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if we came out with 5? And
I would have started crying. But anyways, I'm telling you, we could have ate like a better pizza at Blaze Pizza for half the price.
Probably. We just went there so that Jada could see.
Like after we saw the Batman movie and we ate that Blaze Pizza, I had like 2 slices.
It was so
too
fun.
good. It was too good.
It was too good. But yeah, the Batman movie was fun.
We got there at 5 and we left at 11.
Yeah. Because we were just walking around town after that.
It was really fun.
It was fun. I don't know. That movie was good.
It was towards the end.
Towards the end.
I understand the hype now. Like, it was pretty good. There he is right there. That's Batman right there.
Stop! Don't point at him. Don't bring him into this. Stop.
Guys.
Don't.
Guys, did you know? Did you know? I'm just kidding.
Go ahead. Tell him.
You want me to say it?
Go for it.
Do you want me to say it?
I do not care. Go for it.
You don't care?
I'm proud.
Okay.
Of what I own.
So Liberty has like a shelf that has like a bunch of books on it. And on the shelf, she has action figures of Bella and what's his name? Edward from Twilight on there. And she has Cat Noir too from...
I thought you were just going to talk about that.
And from Miraculous Ladybug. And...
I thought you were just going to... Okay, so
but
I have Bella and Edward action figures, and they sit over there together. I
Batman.
My friend, thanks. And then I also have a
Cat Noir. Where's Ladybug?
They didn't have her at Toys R Us. I had to get Cat Noir.
Toys.
Shut up.
You're the one.
I'm cutting this out. I'm not putting it in.
Oh, but you couldn't cut out my thing. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this, y'all. I told Liberty.
Gotten around to it.
I specifically told Liberty, can you please cut this part out? Because I realized what I said after it happened. Episode. And I was like, please cut this out. And so she uploads it, and I watched the video, and that part is still in the video, and I'm like, oh my god. I had to go to school the next day, and after people watched it, and I was like,
Oh yeah,
and
a lot of people watched it.
And I asked, and I was like, "Can you?" And like I asked, and if after it was uploaded, I'm like, "Can you please cut this out?" Like I searched it up, and I'm like, "You can cut it out, please." And she never ended up cutting it out.
I know.
And that's the reason
sorry.
I don't want one of our friends to watch it, because I talk about him in there. So bad, so terrible. Once you cut it out, I'm like,
one
you
of our
guys can watch
friends
it.
already knows the story was about him. Like,
Yeah. No,
he knows.
but I don't think he knew about the second. Does he know about the second part? Because he only commented about the first part.
I don't think
with
so.
like the eye bag thing and like the pick me. Yeah, whatever.
But yeah, go watch the first episode so you can see what she's talking about.
It's not gonna be there by the time.
No, it's still gonna be there. I'm sorry. I'm such a bad friend, but I will get rid of it. You literally just exposed me for having Twilight dolls, so you don't
can
get to
cut
talk.
this out.
You don't.
You can cut this out.
Okay.
And you can make sure you cut this out.
Okay.
I'm done.
You can leave. That's
Okay.
fine. That's really fine.
I really don't want to be here anymore.
So leave.
Because like you keep saying stuff I don't want you to say, and you're like saying.
Okay,
that.
I'll keep exposing you right now as you walk out. That's fine. Valerie kisses girl. I'm just gonna mute your mic, and then they won't hear what you're
That's kind of
saying.
like, you know what? I can't.
You know what? Here's some other things. Valerie, her room is so lame. She's not allowed to have sleepovers. Yeah, she's literally not allowed to have sleepovers. Isn't that so lame? Valerie, she dyes her hair. She literally is a blonde. Just kidding. I'm cutting that out.
I'm coming back in.
We're not friends anymore.
It.
I don't know.
Boom.
Shut up. Let's talk about the school lunches.
Ew. Let me say this.
The school lunches are actually good, okay?
Liberty
if you gave them a chance.
up the school lunches like it's gourmet. Like she acts like it's 5-star restaurant, 5-star food.
I'm sorry,
just
but
like,
that teriyaki chicken is
I would
good.
not touch. You act like the fried chicken is like, you're like, yeah, it's seasoned with
bomb.
what?
That is bomb as fuck. Like I
You
love
said
that food
you
so
said Cajun seasoning. That is
much.
like
Asian. It was so good. I will eat that every single time. Like it's delicious. Don't eat the mac and cheese though. I don't know what that is. It's not healthy. But yeah. Oh, I always
Liberty dips her waffles in mustard and ketchup.
This is true, y'all. This is true facts.
I cannot believe you just said that.
It has to be said.
What you've heard is true.
She's good.
I did it twice.
One time was bad enough.
It was just the bread, okay? It's just like waffle in the form of a waffle. But it's good. They have good stop exposing me, bro. I did it one time. Okay, waffles in mustard is okay.
That's so bad. For the Instagram. Follow me, y'all. This is my Instagram.
Stop.
B-star, but instead of the A, it's a 4. B-star.
I did it one time. I think, honestly, the school lunches are probably better than your ham and mayonnaise.
Hell no.
White
no,
bread
that's real food. That is real food.
Every single day.
That is real food. I don't know what goes into that patty sandwich. What is that? That's not meat.
Are you talking about the chicken sandwich?
Yeah. What is that?
It's good. I don't know.
That's not real.
Like, it's probably not real, but
that's
neither is
horse
McDonald's. And you eat that shit up.
Mm-hmm. Girl,
in 9th grade, you were fucking them chicken nuggets up.
Oh, but like last month you ate like chicken nuggets before we came to your house.
Okay, I had like a 4-piece
with some fries that you fucked up every single thing.
But at
you
least
were licking the sauce off the container. Like
I am not Jai. Okay, I am not Jai.
Literally, that's so scary. Ew.
In 9th grade, he used to drink the little ranch cups with a straw. Okay.
The only thing I get from McDonald's now is either like a frappe or a McFlurry. I don't really eat the food anymore.
In 9th grade, oh my God, because there's a McDonald's like close to our school. In 9th grade, we used to walk to McDonald's every single day after school.
Mm-hmm. That's so.
And how were we not 400 pounds? Like, I don't understand.
I mean, now I'd rather go to like.
Name of a local store, yes.
Oh, I don't really care.
I don't want them to know where we go to school.
Oh, well, like this like local
little like restaurant sandwich place.
It's like a sandwich. It has like sandwiches.
Oh my god, that pastrami sandwich was so good.
Was it?
I ate that before practice. I ate like the whole thing. You saw me eat that. It was so good.
It had like a bunch of, there was like bacon, pastrami, hot links, like ham. I don't know. It was just meats.
Oh my, it was just so good.
I could tell that it was good. Like anything that has like a hot link in it, it's definitely good.
So delicious.
But yeah,
yeah.
I'd rather go there because it's like so much more healthier too.
Right.
I mean,
Except
even
for when you
though
get ice cream.
yeah, I was like, even though I just eat the ice cream,
It's good ice cream.
Because or like
Another restaurant.
a local other store.
A local
this is
other
like
store.
Americanized Mexican food.
It's Tex-Mex.
That's what it
Mexican.
Americanized.
I know.
Okay.
It's just another fancy word for it.
But I still be fucking up those tacos. Like it's nothing. Like
Literally.
it has like chorizo, eggs, or no, not eggs, potatoes, bacon, and cheddar.
One of our friends was
that
laughing at me when I was saying the names of the food.
Chorizo.
Chorizo?
I want to be honest. I don't know what the chorizo is. Yesterday I ate
It's
it.
like spicy? I don't know.
Yeah, yesterday I ate it because I ate it with eggs, and my brother was like, "What even is chorizo?" And I was like, "I don't know. I should search it up." And it says like pork, or there's sometimes like beef. I eat the beef one, and it's like
I don't eat beef.
paprika and something else. I don't know. You're not the only one. Abby doesn't eat beef either.
I don't eat beef because I choose not to. Because you do have muscles. Can I?
Oh my god! Last time I was I'm not flexing.
That's your throwing arm, right?
Yeah, this is like touching
Getting
without
strong.
flexing. I was like, "Do you work out?" I was like, "No." I was like, "I just play, and
You
that's it."
literally do work
This
out.
is me flexing. It's so
You're stronger than some of the football boys who
I
work out all
am.
the time.
because they're like not strong at all.
No, they're not.
I'll be every single
I
one of them.
know that they pretend like they're in euphoria when they're in those locker rooms. Like, I know
That
that they'll be
scene?
screaming in the mirror. Like, I know. They're so weird in there.
Anyways, what was I talking about before that?
Chorizo?
Yeah. Anyways, that's what I found out. But our other friend Tajay, she doesn't eat chicken. Or no, she doesn't eat pork.
Isn't
think
that
you're-
like a Muslim thing?
No, and then your dad asked, because she also said that she didn't eat. What was it like? She didn't eat like a sort of nut. I don't remember what it was. It was like a sort of nut. And your dad was like, "Are you Jewish?" Because like I think Jewish people don't. And then she was like, "No." She was like, "No, I just don't eat that stuff." She doesn't eat pork because she feels bad about killing. Because pigs are her favorite animal. And like the same thing with Abby is she doesn't eat meat because she likes cows.
What?
Or she doesn't eat like.
That's a common
beef.
thing, I feel, because I had this friend who didn't eat pigs because she thought they were cute.
Yeah.
And I was like, valid.
Do you just not eat it because you don't like it?
No, I don't eat beef because of like greenhouse gases and stuff, like climate change stuff. And I also don't eat fish or any seafood because of overfishing and fishing nets and stuff in the ocean. I eat like birds and stuff.
Literally ate seafood yesterday.
I do be missing sushi though.
Like I fuck up crab. Like wait, it's what does imitation crab mean?
I don't know what is in imitation crab.
Because I thought is that
Maybe
not
it's
crab?
a crab that does imitation on the weekends. I don't know.
I'm searching it up because I always see on the package it says imitation crab and I'm like, is this not crab or what?
Like, where do they get it from?
Yeah, because what does that
fish?
mean?
I don't know what that means.
Because imitation means like fake, right? Or what?
Yeah, it's like imitation, like impression. No, like pretending.
Crab sticks, imitation crab.
What is it made out of?
Are made of starch and finely pulverized white fish that have
Yeah,
been
it's just fish.
cured into wheat return on low heat.
So is it?
Oh, it's a product that uses fish meat to imitate shellfish meat.
Okay.
So it's just
get that.
fish.
It's just fish.
Okay.
Yeah.
But anyways,
I don't know. I just like I chose to cut those things out because of like climate change.
is it just me or after like chicken used to taste so different to me?
Chicken?
Before like the pandemic, it tasted like
The pandemic changed everything.
no, I'm being serious. Like my mom makes chicken sometimes, and like after the pandemic, I'm like, this tastes like weird. It doesn't taste like how chicken used to taste to me. I don't know how to explain it.
Oh.
It just tastes weird. What?
You did have COVID. So maybe it's like it changed your taste
No,
buds.
like I mean, still now it tastes weird.
Yeah.
It tastes like off. I don't know what it is. It tastes like some specific way that like I'm like, I don't know.
That's weird.
For some reason, I think it's because like they put steroids in chicken to like puff them up.
They put steroids in chicken?
Yeah, so because like sometimes when there was like, especially when
I want to see a chicken on steroids. Are they buff?
Steroid chicken. Now we're just talking about anything. Chicken. This is like a I searched it up. This is what it looks like.
Give me that. I want to see. It's so buff. Oh my god. Hang on. Yeah. Okay. They are very big.
Because I think
They
it's so
look
they
strong.
could get more like
More meat for their
Yeah,
more
because
bang for their
especially because
buck.
recently there was like a chicken shortage.
I heard about that.
Because what's it called? Wingstop used to have, they still do, but they used to have to sell thighs because there was like a chicken shortage and they didn't have like wings anymore.
Oh yeah, I remember. Was that because of the pandemic?
Yeah.
The pandemic like affected the weirdest things. Like they can't make cars now because of like the microchip shortage.
Wait, what does that even mean?
You know how like cars have computers in them now, like
Mhm.
you know the dash where there's like everything like that. It's really hard to make microchips right now because of the factories in China that have been affected by COVID. So now like car production is like so low.
see, that's what companies get for instead of using like, you know,
American
factories
factories.
in, like, and having
Exploiting migrant workers and stuff like that.
Oh, it's so much
Going over the
cheaper.
seas.
It's so much cheaper to use like
Yeah.
underpaid
They have
Chinese.
less labor laws.
Like
so it's
who
just,
cares? Like I don't care.
That's
should
what
care.
you get.
You should care.
That's
should
what you
care.
get.
Haha, that's why you guys can't make.
That's why you guys
electric
can't make microchips anymore. Haha. L.
And it affects us.
And it affects us too. But also like,
But
like
also, I don't
wine.
Wine?
Yeah. But
Can't
that's not
wine
affected by the pandemic. That's just something also that's been changing recently.
Like
that I've
what? There's
noticed.
like a shortage on wine.
People aren't buying it anymore. Because like
Really?
our generation, we're finally like getting old enough to drink now.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't like wine anymore. Like they're just buying like seltzers and stuff, like beer and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. I've
Like
seen like
young stuff.
recently. I've seen like a lot of seltzers, like White Claw,
White Claw, that's
like
so
stuff
popular.
like that has like fruit in it. Is like
Yeah,
very
because it's popular with
Because
teenagers.
like Stella Rosa is like a wine company, and I saw my dad works in a wine distribution and like beers,
that's
whatever.
Cool. I didn't know that.
And he brought home like Stella Rosa, which is like a wine thing, like
Yeah.
selling like seltzers and stuff like that. I'm
That's
like, that's
weird.
so weird.
Yeah, no, but they're having to switch it because like nobody's buying wine anymore. Our
Mhm.
generation is not interested in that because it's like associated with class and like higher levels, and like we don't have that kind of money.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Also, it's just like older people who drink wine,
Yeah, and we're young and hip.
young and hip.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just weird to see like all these things change. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm nervous for like getting old and like seeing how the world changes.
Me
My
too.
great grandmother on my dad's side lived to be 100. She was born in like 1910 or something, and she died in like 2010. And she lived to be 100, and it was crazy because we thought about all of the things that she's seen in her
She's
lifetime.
seen World War II.
She saw World War II come and go, and all of these like communist stuff, and she saw the invention of cars, the invention of phones, and then the invention of iPhones.
Oh, that's so scary. I would have to like
That's
kill
scary.
myself. I would literally have to kill myself before. Like if I saw, like if there's never been a car before and I saw a car, no. I would.
But can you imagine, because she was around with like horse and buggy,
Yeah.
and then you see the invention of motor vehicles and then electric cars and like modern day like that's crazy.
No.
She was around with the telegraph when you like tap.
Yeah.
And then she saw phones.
Oh, if I saw an iPhone, I would have a heart attack. I would literally die.
I would actually. Do you think that if we went back to like colonial America and we brought like our phones with us and we showed it to someone, they would actually die? They would just like drop dead.
Maybe because like they're gonna call us witches.
Oh, they definitely would.
Hey, the witch, burn the witch.
Witch, you're a witch. In like Salem.
Yeah.
That'd be funny. That would actually not be funny.
Actually, I would go back to this isn't a bad thing to say, but I just feel weird to say it. Like, I would like kill Christopher Columbus. Leave the indigenous people alone.
Literally.
Leave this land alone.
Can you imagine what our country would look like if
we wouldn't be alive?
the
And
natives were still there?
I don't care if we're not alive.
I know.
This was their land. Stay alive.
Have you seen like a lot of like future, like those TV shows that have to do with going into the past and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Where like if you affect the past, the future is so different.
Yeah.
And like maybe killing Christopher Columbus would be good, but then like didn't he do good stuff for the Spaniards? You know. I don't
like
understand.
Colonize this land. I don't know.
Yeah, he's not a good person. I hate him. I feel like I would definitely kill Hitler, but then would that change the timeline too much? I don't know. I get freaked out.
I feel like because
Maybe
before
our world would
Hitler,
just collapse.
it was because before that was World War I,
Yeah,
and they are we getting so political?
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't care, but whatever. Anyways, before that, it was World War I, which there was like the Treaty of Versailles, where Germany had to follow these rules
We're a history podcast now.
Yeah, because they surrendered in World War I because they realized they weren't going to win, and so Hitler
They had to like pay all these like taxes.
yeah.
And stuff.
Hitler and the Nazis came around, and they were like,
That's
"No,
not okay. You can't treat us
I don't
like that."
care." So they started doing stuff like that is against the Treaty of Versailles, and I don't remember what the other treaty is, but that like established what the Treaty of Versailles is. And Europe didn't say anything or intervene because they were scared, because they just like World War I just happened. Like all the people that were in World War I are still alive and still there.
Yeah,
so
it was so recent. Like, World War II
traumatized.
was so recent. There's still people around that lived through it.
Yeah,
and I'm really worried because like, what happens when all those people are gone and then there's no one to vouch for? Because I just saw like yesterday a TikTok of like this like yeehaw yippee-ki-yay white person from the South who was like, I don't think World War II happened, and I don't think it was that big a deal.
Because the millions of Jewish people that died aren't real.
Not real.
They just weren't there.
And I don't think it was that bad because honestly, I think Hitler had some good ideas. That's what he said. I was like, the only people that are like keeping that idea from becoming like super big is the people that lived through it, and then they can be like, no, I have my number right here. Like I lived through it. There are people that believe that Hitler wasn't that bad. There are literal Nazis out there.
Hitler is the guy who said true blood Germans are like the only good people.
Yeah,
and he thought everyone else was terrible.
Yeah,
he blamed World War I on Jewish people who had nothing to do with it.
Does that sound like someone that was in the public eye just a few years ago?
Trump. Who
said that? I don't want to get too political because we'll literally get death threats from these crazy people. But like,
I hate white people. Anyways,
did you say you hate white people?
yeah,
Okay.
I hate your kind.
That's fine. Okay,
Stay 6 feet.
you're in my room. Oh my god.
I'm just kidding.
But yeah, I don't know. We were literally talking about school lunch.
No, I kind of want to like hold on. But anyways, like if I were to kill Christopher Columbus, we wouldn't be here because like he's like who found quote unquote found this land.
Yeah.
And like how everyone came over. But I don't know. Maybe if like there was some other person besides Christopher Columbus who was like,
it would probably be someone else.
like
If it wasn't Christopher,
it would be someone else.
It'd probably be someone from Canada.
But like I kind of wished it was someone better.
Because like
think
you
there
could
was
have anyone
I
good.
know
at
there
that
wasn't.
time.
There wasn't. But there could have been a person who was like, oh, you guys have this land. We should like share.
There were.
We should share.
No. There were those people that existed, but then there were also those people that wanted the land. So
Yeah.
they just,
They didn't care.
they didn't care.
Yeah. Because that's what Christopher Columbus is. He got there and was like, okay.
No, because we've learned now that the Vikings from like Sweden and stuff, they had already come over to America and
we're
met
like,
the natives and been like, hey guys, and they traded like axes and like ideas and stuff like that, and they were peaceful with them, and then they went back to their country with other stuff.
Europeans.
But then the Europeans came over and they were like,
Europe. You were fine in
looks
Europe.
nice. I'm gonna put my
You
feet
were
up.
fine in Europe, and also the fact
They
that
were fine in Europe. That's why they came here.
Christopher Columbus was like, "Oh, these are Indians." Very much no.
He thought that it was India.
Like, you
because
fucking
he thought he was going around the world and he was gonna like
You're such
land
an
in
idiot.
India.
Like, this is not India. These are not Indians. And for the longest time, I was like, because I didn't learn this when I was younger.
Maps confused me. Like,
I was so young. I was so confused when I was younger. I'm like, how are Native Americans also Indians if Indians are like Indians?
Because he thought he was in India. He's so stupid.
You never learned this. That's why. Until
because they didn't know that portion of land existed.
No, I know, but I'm saying like I didn't know this when I was younger. No one knew this when they were younger, and I just not recently. I knew this. I like found it out myself, but like I just didn't know the full story until like now.
I know.
And that's so crazy.
I feel like we're finally getting taught about it because like I got taught about like Sacagawea and stuff like that, Lewis and Clark, but I didn't like. I don't know. They weren't very graphic about what happened and how it actually was, and I feel like now Indigenous people are fighting for that sort of story to be told because it's not. We get told like a whitewashed version of history.
Like the first time I actually heard like some hardcore like history was in 8th grade like history class because we were learning about slavery and we watched.
It was when I was learning about the Holocaust.
And we watched this documentary about like slavery and it had like gruesome scenes and it's like wow this like. Because like,
but like that's what it was.
When people tell you like slavery, you're just like okay,
like they own people and they made them work.
Yeah, you know? And then like you learn that they were like abused and stuff, but they don't say anything.
Way worse.
But they don't say anything about like they're just like oh yeah they were like hit and stuff like that. That wasn't just it.
Mm-mm.
That wasn't just it.
It was way worse. But yeah, I feel like school systems like they really want to like baby us and protect us, but like I want to know what happened.
Thankfully, I'm in an ethnic studies class now.
Yes. Oh my God. But yeah, when I first learned about the Holocaust, I think this was in like 4th grade or something. We went to the Holocaust Museum in Los Angeles and we got shown this like video in a green room or something. And I started crying.
I would cry too. That's so
because it
just like
because I was so sheltered from it and then all of a sudden like my world was shattered and I like learned that these women and children and people were just like murdered because of like their religion and race.
Like I watched the boy with the striped pajamas. You know that movie?
I've still never seen that.
Oh my God!
I don't want to watch it because I know I'll cry.
I watched it last year for the first time ever. I was so like, it was like I started sobbing. It was so depressing and so sad. I do recommend you watch it though.
Okay,
it's really sad, but like, it was like, it like really opened your eyes and stuff like that. But yeah, also like in 8th grade, these Armenian girls came over and started talking to us about the Armenian genocide, which I had no clue.
I just learned about that in 10th grade.
Yeah, I had no clue.
I didn't know that existed at all
until 8th grade because these ladies came in and talked about it to us, and I was like, I had no clue this was a thing.
I didn't know this was a thing. They don't talk about it.
They never talk about it.
They talk about the Holocaust, but they don't talk about the Armenian genocide.
And I'm like, I don't know.
Guys, teach me these things, please. It's just crazy. I don't know.
I mean, this has to kind of do with school, like history.
It does, history and stuff. I know it's crazy, but like my world was like shattered. I don't know, because when you're young, you know, you think that like everyone's innocent and that everyone loves each other, and then you like hit a point where you're like, I don't know.
I feel like for me growing up, I didn't believe in things and just like knew things happened. Because like when I was younger, I didn't believe in Santa Claus. I didn't believe in the Tooth Fairy. I didn't believe in any of that stuff.
You didn't?
No, due to like
I believed in Santa Claus.
This was kind of like religious reasons though, because
what?
Yeah, like I don't really want to get into it, but like it's just like growing up, I just knew that stuff wasn't real because like due to like my religion.
Are you Jewish?
No. Am I Jewish? No. But yeah, anyways, but I just didn't believe in that stuff, and we weren't like magic. I didn't think magic was real.
I thought magic was real. My dad told me.
I didn't believe in any of that stuff. I had like a unprotected like internet thing, so I would just search stuff up and like watch stuff.
Is Santa Claus real?
And I just knew he wasn't real. I was like, that doesn't make sense. How does that make sense? I don't know. I was pretty advanced at my age. Like I started kindergarten really early.
Same. I'm supposed to be in 10th grade. Yeah.
I'm supposed to be in 9th grade. And I was just really smart as a baby and a child because I did stuff earlier than other kids. Like my mom told me I started talking, or I was either talking or walking when I was like 10 months old.
What?
And I potty trained myself because I hated the fact
you are not. You're like prodigy level. Like
because my mom was like, "Oh yeah, you taught yourself how to use the restroom because you hated wearing diapers because you thought it was disgusting." She's like, one day I came home and you literally took your diaper off because you said it was disgusting. Like it was disgusting. You said it was nasty. I was like, okay.
I think you're actually like Einstein.
And that was kind of like the reason for that is because like my parents were always working and stuff like that, and my siblings were always working.
Yeah.
And like the only brother I had at that house with me all the time was my brother, who was only like 3 years older than me.
Oh yeah.
So I just had to teach stuff myself. Like I would have to like cook at a young age because like my parents weren't there and stuff like that.
I didn't start cooking till like 9th grade, honestly. Like I did not know how to
really?
cook.
Yeah, I had
In 9th grade,
really
the only thing I could cook was mac and cheese, and I didn't even know how to do that.
like I didn't have a babysitter. I didn't have someone taking care of me.
I was just at preschool.
If my parents, I didn't
Did
go
you
to
go to
preschool. No,
You didn't go to preschool?
no. Like if my parents weren't there, my siblings weren't there. My brother, who's literally only 3 years older than me, had to take care of me.
Preschool was the bomb. I ruled that place.
I
was
ruled.
literally Regina George at that place. Like,
Okay.
I'm just kidding. It was fun though. I
Yeah.
don't know, because at that moment both my parents were working, so I was just left there. Like I wasn't at home because I didn't have any siblings or anything. Well then I do now, but I don't know. And I just kind of like, if you told me that a fat man was coming down my chimney and giving me presents, like I wouldn't question it. Like,
Yeah.
okay, that's just how it is.
But yeah, I didn't go to preschool, and I started kindergarten early. I was supposed to take kindergarten 2 times, but I ended up doing that because like the principal was like, she's
I was
smart.
supposed to get held back.
She was like, she's smart. She doesn't have to be here anymore. And then I ended up going to first grade and just continued on.
I know, same. Because they were like, you probably should definitely hold her back. And my parents were like, no. So I just...
And the only reason I went into kindergarten is because me and my brother, that's like besides in high school, that was like the time we were in school together.
Yeah.
Because I was in kindergarten and he was in 3rd grade. And the principal was like, I mean, since your brother's here, you could like be in there so you guys could be together. Yeah. And
that's
I was...
why I feel like, because I just kind of got used to being in the upper class, but I know that I'm supposed to be in 10th grade, and so it's weird. When we found out that this kid that goes to our school was older than both of us and like almost everyone at our table, I was so surprised. He's in 10th grade and he's like older than all of us.
Oh, yeah. I was like, you're
not.
literally like 3 months
I know
older
you're
than me.
15, like, but then he's like,
I'm 16. And I was like, such a like a reset. But also like our class is kind of diverse because like our friend who's like, you know, the white one.
Yeah.
he's like he's turning 18.
he's turning 18.
And I'm like,
We just turned 16.
I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, that's so weird to me.
But yeah, we have this other friend, and he's also turning 18 this year, and it's just like crazy. Like everyone's all over the place, and we're definitely not supposed to be in this grade, but it's okay. What are you looking at?
I'm not looking at anything. I'm just looking out.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for our friends to come.
They're not coming till like 2:30, right?
It's already 2:30. It's 2:50.
Oh, we should end it then.
That's why I'm telling you, we've been recording.
Get your asses over here. Get your asses up and work. It feels like nobody wants to work these days.
Oh, yeah.
Can you believe Kim Kardashian said that?
Who grew up rich.
Who grew up rich in a rich family. That was just really ignorant of her. I can't stand it. That has nothing to do with this. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Second episode.
Where we get into like history.
Where we got into history for some reason.
How did that even start?
I don't know.
I just said like, oh, I hate Christopher Columbus, and like, but how did that start? I don't know.
We were talking about my grandma. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you literally were saying how like your grandma has gone through everything.
Oh my god. But yeah, thanks for watching.
You could skip that history part.
You definitely can.
It didn't really
matter. We'll put timestamps. I'm not doing timestamps. That's too much work.
But anyways, that was it for this
time out. Yeah.
Time out.
I'm not doing that. Let's do it again. Stop. You keep doing this thing where you like finish my sentences. Not funny. No. Bye, guys.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Like actually,
bye.
Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you. Keep watching. Subscribe.
Second episode.
Oh, hold on. I have to say this.
Subscribe, please. Subscribe.
No, I have to say this. Smash that like button. Make sure to subscribe. Drop down a comment. Hit the notification button, and we are done. Peace. I promised someone I would do that. I'm sorry. I promise I would say. He was like, you should say smash that like button.
Smash that like button, guys. Go subscribe. You know, destroy that bell. I don't.
Make sure you beat that bell. Beat it.
That
literally
bell with a bell. I don't know. I'm bad at this. Okay.
Hit
anyway,
that like button. Smash it. Slap it.
Subscribe to be an alpha. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Alpha.
Smash that like button.
Be an alpha. Join the alphas.
Oh.
Okay, that's it for real. We're
Okay,
done.
bye.
Bye.
Okay, for real.
That was terrible.